Clarkson is here, and we're going to be playing songs from Chemistry all weekend long. It's out now.
Thank you.
Yay. How are you?
I'm good. I've only had like 4 hours of sleep, but look, second caffeine thing.
Yes.
How many's
So
normal?
Chemistry's out everywhere, right?
Yes, Chemistry is out now everywhere. Normal amount of sleep, I require at least 6, and usually I get that. But I came in from Montana, so it was just a weird.
So are you losing sleep over the album release?
No, I'm just losing sleep because my body was used to waking up at, it's 7 a.m. in Montana is 9 a.m. Or 9 a.m. in Montana. So I can't. Look, more coffee.
That's a lot.
I've had 4 hours of sleep. There's a 2-hour difference. I got math, y'all. And I'm just saying, I usually wake up at 7 a.m. there, but that's 9 a.m. here. So like when I got here like late, and then I had to wake up so early, I was like, oh, you know that thing where you're in your bed and you're freaking wide awake and you know you have an early call and you keep looking at your phone and you're like, if I go to bed right now, and you do sleep math, you're like, if I
keep doing the math.
Yeah,
I know.
I didn't fare well last night. So
this album, I believe you said, isn't necessarily a breakup song, but more like the arc of an entire relationship.
Yeah, there are breakups in there, but yeah. Okay,
so how many times should I expect to cry, versus break something out of anger?
Oh, no, see, it's a nice roller coaster of all of that. Just, it'll come back around, it'll get angry, and then, but there's a happier side too, like that, that initial high that you get when you find someone that you're just chemically attracted to, like innately, and so there's that as well on there. But I mean, overall, it is like, the scope of a whole relationship and how chemistry can be amazing, but also very detrimental.
Let me ask you something. I'm sorry, Ryan.
Nope.
I wanted to know if I got this correct. You mean Funny Man Steve Martin plays the banjo? Is that true?
Yes. I still can't believe that he said yes, y'all.
Tell us about this hookup. Tell us about this arrangement. It's called I Hate Love.
Tell
me about it.
And it's really like I hate what love does to you. It puts blinders on you sometimes and just makes you an idiot. But it's lovely. I don't hate love. It's obviously a moment, and I wrote the song about a moment. But anyway, I had this lyric in the second verse that I was just trying to be funny in the sense that like life is not The Notebook. It's more like It's Complicated, the movie with Steve Martin and Alec Baldwin and Meryl and a lot of actors actually. But anyway, I had this idea of doing the lyric, and I did that, and then I was like, oh man, I know he's an amazing musician, and I was like, a banjo would be really cool on this. So I literally sent an email to like his publicist, and then he got it, and then I literally was like, an immediate response, I feel like it didn't take long at all, and he's so awesome for doing it. Like, he's won more Grammys than me.
When are you going to show up in Only Murders in the Building? I feel like he's got to have you on
as
the
soon
show
as
now.
they want really bad actors, I will be there. Yeah.
Now, is there a song on Chemistry that just came out extremely quickly and was easy to write, or maybe one that it took you forever and you struggled with?
None were easy to write because, if I'm being completely honest, I was crying through most of them. So,
Which one made you cry the most?
Lighthouse. That's probably, I think, because Lighthouse is basically it's over. So that was really hard. But I don't think any of them took a lot of time. It literally was, they were all written rather quickly, like melody and lyrics, either to a track that I was working on with somebody that they had sent me, or I just wrote it and then we built a track around what I wrote. So it just was all different ways, but it all came out very quickly. I think that it happens like that when you need to get it out.
Yeah. You moved the show to New York, right? So we're super excited for the Kelly Clarkson show to be in New York. I know you're going to be starting your residency in Vegas. I mean, last time we talked to you, you said you need to start saying no to more things.
I did. I just let go of like one huge job.
Okay, all right. Yeah. But I mean, are you sticking to that?
The commute is a little rough for the voice right now. Like, I never say never because I love that team, but I mean, it's a little rough. So, I let go of that for a minute, so I'm not doing that. And I really just have the TV show and my kiddos, you know, because they're about to start a whole new school, and my daughter's like really nervous about it. My son could care less. He's so excited. He loves New York City more than any human I've ever known, and he's only 7. I don't know what is happening there. He literally, we came across the bridge, like flying into Jersey, and we came across the bridge, and I was like, buddy, what's going on with you? He was like, I'm just so excited. I love New York. And I was like, what? I was like, we were all laughing in the car. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, why do you like New York so much? And I'm serious. I have witnesses. He yelled, it's freedom. And I was like, oh, little man, do you feel like you can't be yourself in other places? Like, what does that mean deep down?
It's called LA. Yeah.
He could care less about leaving LA. My daughter's so sad, like her friends and stuff, but they're complete opposites, like to where River will get so angry and be like, stop talking about New York, Remy. It's like,
well, you tell River we're happy to have it.
I know,
That's right. Welcome to the party, buddy.
No, she's going to have a good time. It's just, you know, kids and moving, that's hard.
Yes.
So.
All right, Kelly Clarkson, Chemistry is out now. Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
All right, the mashup's on Hits 1.